How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Wonderful Everyday. That's exactly what it says right there in the lower left. You're probably wondering why we're in the load screen. Well, I did load, but I noticed something a little different when I clicked on the profile. The font size and the bolding of the date that we are in with the story. The end of summer. That's where we're at apparently. It's a little different, I guess, from everything else. I don't know why they changed it for that, but I guess we're at the end of the summer. All of the issues seem to have been solved because we are now doing a time skip, which I think this is the first time in the game that we are seeing a time skip. So let's go ahead and read on, and I believe we're actually really close to being done with this route. Just like he said, the next day was peaceful, and the day after that, and the day after that. They were all peaceful days. After that day, all the bullying stopped. Well, that's good news. Not only Akasaka-san and Kitami-san, but the rest of the class stopped looking at us so coldly, as well. Though Akasaka-san and Kitami-san kept avoiding us, Mamiya-kun acted normally after the incident as well. One thing did bother me, though. Mamiya-kun was the person from before. He wasn't the Mamiya-kun who protected us. He was the kind, sociable person, the one who seemed to light up the world. He never again showed me the same expression from that night. Actually, this happened too.
これ、借りてた本です。ありがとうございました。長い間。
え？あ、そうだっけ？
え？
あ、いや、ごめん。貸してたの忘れてたみたいだ。手元にないなとは思ってたんだけどさ。
そうなんですか。
ごめんね。僕って物覚え悪いからさ、すぐに忘れるんだよね。
また僕なんですね。
え？
あ、いや。僕っていう時は猫かぶってるって。
え？何それ？
I wish I knew.
あ、いや。なんでもないです。あ、そういえば他の方々、三つ子の兄弟さんたちはお元気ですか？
三つ子？三つ子なんて知り合いにいないけど。あの双子姉妹なら元気だけど。
Okay. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Twins? Who are they? I don't remember Mamiya-kun talking about twins before.
なんかだいぶ雰囲気変わりましたね。
My questions seem to be growing, but they also seem to be changing.
そう？
はい。
From the Mamiya-kun I last met here on the rooftop. From the Mamiya-kun I met in that underground room. And even from the Mamiya-kun I first met here on the rooftop, this one was different from them all. Really? The peaceful days will continue on. Maybe that's why Mamiya-kun wants to keep acting like that incident never happened. Maybe that's why the Mamiya-kun from that time doesn't show himself. The days when Kimika and I fought against Akasaka-san and Kitami-san, and the night in the park where it all ended. Maybe it really is an unnecessary past for the peaceful days of the present. Maybe that's true for Mamiya-kun too. There were always bad rumors about him floating around before, but now his reputation is getting better. He's cheerful, and his grades are good, and people like him. People seem more open to me and Kimika as well, since we were friends with Mamiya-kun before this happened. Kimika just seems troubled by the attention though, since she doesn't get along with people very well. But mysteriously enough, Kimika's aloof attitude actually made people like her more. Now that I think of it, she was always cute. She's no good at sports, but she's pretty smart too. There was never any reason for so many people to dislike her. Bullying is just like that. There doesn't need to be a good reason. Depending on the circumstances, sticking out can either cause someone to be bullied or cause them to be adored. As Mamiya-kun's reputation changed, So did ours. But eventually the popular Mamiya-kun grew distant from us. Peaceful days. Ongoing peaceful days.
またマミや拓司のこと考えてた？
Yes.
最近マミや拓司と会ってないみたいじゃん。
What the fuck? We just did in the last scene. Didn't you watch?
っていうかさ、今の彼は人気者だから会える雰囲気じゃないよ。なんだろうね、あいつ。あんな人付き合いが苦手そうだったのに、いきなり雰囲気変わったな。
Yeah, either awkward, nice, or completely violent. Who knows?
うん、そうかもね。ザクロ、あいつのこと好きなんだろ？
Didn't you ask? Yeah, she asked this before. Come on, it's obvious.
まだそんなこと言ってる。だってバカ。
I took her hand.
サボっちゃおうか。
Hell yeah.
サボっちゃおうよ。でも何？なんかザクロ。
Kimika's face went bright red. I pulled her hand.
ザクロ、そんな堂々と。
I grabbed my bag and pulled her hand.
私もカバン持って帰らないと。
You won't need it where we are going. We are going on an adventure.
ザクロ。先生追いかけてきたね。
They were?
だってザクロ堂々と校門から出て行こうとするし。でもさ、前は赤坂さんとか城山くんとかもやってたことじゃない。でもあんたは優等生でしょ？そんなことないよ。私は単純に自分で何も決められなかっただけだよ。
I'm not sure that makes anything better, but whatever.
人が決めてくれたことだから決められた通りにやってただけ。でもさ。
Alright. I wasn't expecting that. Yet. Just like Mamiya-kun had changed, there were a lot of things inside me that had changed. The most important thing to me had changed. Before, the most important thing to me was simply not upsetting anyone, but the person I was before had disappeared. When did that happen? When I first started to like Mamiya-kun? Mamiya-kun certainly did change me. Mamiya-kun gave me the courage to move forward under my own power. But oddly enough, once I took that step, the wonderful future I had envisioned suddenly changed. His form, which had been foremost in my mind, changed once I took that step forward. This might be a rude way of saying it, but I didn't think he should be the most important thing in my life anymore, because he was splendid enough on his own. He had everything he needed on his own. I didn't feel anything for him anymore.
何怖がってるのかな？ザクロ、こんな人の往来がある場所で。
Who cares?
別に気にすることないでしょ。
Okay, we get it. Okay, we get it. When I took that step forward, the scenery changed. The unusual became usual, and the usual became unusual.
いきなり何するんだよ。
Kimika complained, her eyes wet with tears. Kimika is always like this.
なら、いちいち確認してからやればよかったかな。そういう問題じゃなく。たく、ザクロはもっといじめられっ子で受け専門だと思ってたのに。
Oh, yeah, because that's supposed to be the normal way, huh?
だから私はいじめられっ子じゃなくなったんだよ。そういう話じゃなくて。
That's actually very, very terrible foreshadowing, if you want to think of it that way. Terrible foreshadowing to the quote-unquote canon route of this chapter. Submission. Oh god. I'm so sorry.
なんかもっと M っぽいと思ってたのに、どっちかといえば S だった。そんなのよくわからないよ。
The hell's with that sign on the right? I didn't notice that before. What the fuck?
だいたいあの日、いきなり襲ってきたのはキミカじゃない。あの時は私が間宮君に取られるのが悔しかった？それはたくん、いきなり私の低層を奪っておいて、こんな場所でのキスぐらいでおどおどされてもな。
Wait, what?
あの時は私なんか必死でただ引き止めたかっただけだったんだけど、なんか勢い余ってしちゃったんだ。
When was this? Kimika's face turned bright red as she turned away.
そうなんでしょ？ごめんなさい。ってなんだよ、今度は言葉プレイか？そんなことないよ。私はただキミカに質問してるだけだよ。なんかザクロすごく意地悪だ。意地悪なんてしてないもの。そんなこと言うのならもうキスは永遠になしがいい？それは
Oh no, this again.
もうザクロなんて嫌いだ。死んじゃえ、うんこったれ。
Oh no, I've done it. She's so cute I can't help but bully her.
ごめんキミカ。
Ha! How the tables have turned. Kinda. Ha! It's like the reverse of our relationship before. People are funny.
キミカ。相変わらず足早いのね。いや、私が早いんじゃなくてね。それよりごめん。
Damn, almost roasted her ass.
ザクロ。で、このパターン何度も繰り返してきた。
Apparently many times.
だってキミカ可愛いからついいじめたくなっちゃうんだもん。その言い訳も何度も聞いた。ごめんね。なら約束して。何を？もうキスしないとか意地悪言わないって。うわ、抱きつくな。約束するよキミカ。なんだよそれ、胸がでかいって自慢か。
I guess we can say now that the bullying truly has stopped. Or maybe it hasn't, I don't know. A lot changed after that. Every day was different, actually. At the end, this happened. That was July 19th, the last day before summer break. At the end of the semester, I went up to the rooftop to talk to Mamiya-kun, and when I got there...
Takashima Zakuro さん。あなたは確か音無彩菜。
Oh, right. I think I've seen her before.
今日は間宮拓司君に会いに来たの？そうなんだけど。
But this is her spot. We've seen her in this location before, Takuji. How did she know that?
間宮君、今日は学校に来ない。そうなんですか？風邪？
Nah, he's gotta go visit the end sky.
風邪とは違う。今日は20日の前日だから。20日の前日だから？そう。だから2人の最後の戦いが行われる。2人の最後の戦い？そう。
本当は地下室の間宮くんが優勢になるはずの戦いだったけど、今回はあなたの選択で魂の行方が変わった。
魂の行方？
そう。魂の世界。魂の繰り返し。この魂の糸は回転する世界模型からちぎれて、その先に進む運命となった。
それってどういう
あなたが正しい選択をしたというだけの話。
Finally, this doesn't happen often, but I think this is worth celebrating. I don't know how to celebrate this, but it definitely is worth celebrating.
すべては望んだ通りに。創造主であった間宮拓司は、破壊者であった間宮拓司と共に死に、調和者であった間宮拓司だけが残った。すべては彼が望んだ通り。友実くんが。
友実くん？
魂は輪廻する。同じ世界に何度でも。だから私はここにいる。さあ、あなたは先に進みなさい。それこそが約束された地。素晴らしき日々の始まり。
I don't think this is the first time that we've heard the title of the game in dialogue. I think maybe it was thrown around in the first chapter, where things were kind of just fucky. They weren't bad and crazy like how things are now. They were just kind of fucky near the end. I'm sure that term was thrown around. Or maybe not, I don't know.
もしかしてあなたは間宮くんの秘密を全て知っているのですか？
秘密？
今言ってました。創造主の間宮くんと破壊者の間宮くん、そして調和者としての間宮くん。それって
そう。でもその答えはあなたのものじゃない。あなたは素晴らしき日々を手に入れて、そしてそれ以外のものを失った。だからあなたはその質問の答えを得ることはできない。それとも。
Ayana-san grinned. I felt a chill run up my spine.
今をすべて捨ててみる。そして違う魂の行方を見てみたい。
私は
I made my choice.
今なんて捨てません。私はちゃんと今ここで生きることを誓ったんだから。
うん。
Ayana-san gave another smaller smile and then looked to the sky, or looked at the sky.
あの空はもうここにはない。失われた空。一人の魂が作る世界はあの空を消した。今を捨てないという少女は、そして素晴らしき日々を手に入れる。
I still don't know what she meant by that. I never saw Ayana-san again after that. I heard rumors that she had transferred or dropped out, but I never knew for sure. To be honest, it seemed irrelevant to me. The question I asked Ayana-san on that day, even that question seemed irrelevant to my life.
あのさ、ザクロ。どったの？あ、ごめんごめん。また考え事？ったく、ザクロそればっかり。
This is a nice scene. I like this shit. Well, to comment a little bit on what Ayana was throwing around there, that was kind of interesting. Now, I didn't bring this up earlier, but Yuki, Tomosane, we have not seen him at all in this, as well as those twins, but we finally got them referenced at least once. But my theory was Tomosane was the angry and violent Takuji, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't quite understand how that works. But how is it that Tomosane exists in other stories, such as Takuji's perspective when we went down his route? How does that work? How do the twins exist in all the routes that we've done so far except this one? Why is it that characters are existing some of the time and not all the time? I feel like some perspectives are being messed with. They are completely skewed from normality. And I feel like Ayana-san is the bridge. These are my predictions. This is what I've been building up in my head. I haven't really thrown my predictions around for a while, but that's sort of what I've been thinking. So to hear about Takashi the Creator, the Destroyer, and the Harmonizer we've never heard of before, but we've definitely heard of the Creator and the Destroyer before, when Takashi was going a little crazy in the noggin. I don't know. That was kind of a neat scene. I wasn't expecting that. But what does all of it mean? Hopefully, we're getting closer to some fucking answers. That's what I'm excited for. And I kind of get that whole wonderful everyday thing because, I mean, if you think about it in the literal sense, Takashima has finally, after all that torment, achieved a state of wonderful everyday. Every day is a wonderful day, or at least that's what it seems like due to this whole time skip deal and her reflecting with Kimika here. Again, these are my predictions. I could be completely off. Who knows?
風がだいぶ涼しくなってきた。夏が終わり、秋になり、冬が来て、そしてまた暖かい春に変わる。
Yeah, that's usually how seasons go.
そうだね。
I walked through the chilly park. I moved forward. I wonder what their winter uniforms look like, or their fall/spring uniforms.
え、どうしたの?
Fall, winter, spring, I guess.
いや、なんでもない。
What is this feeling? It's a strange unease, like I feel uncomfortable about something. It's really strange.
どうったの? 行こうよ。行こう。
Let's go. When I heard her words, I understood. I see. So that's what it was. This feeling is probably the same feeling I felt when I took my first step. I just forgot the feeling until now. This is probably what my first step felt like. It's not just me either. Everyone felt this when they took their first step. It's the same feeling animals must have felt when they first started to walk on land. I felt nervous about my first step. There's no mistaking it. After all, it's my first step. It's the beginning of a new scenery. But eventually that single step becomes an everyday exercise. The single step into tomorrow that I so feared. That was a common scene. It became an everyday routine. It became easy. It became incredibly normal.
どったの? さ、君か。何? ありがとう。え? 私と歩いてくれてありがとう。この一歩を歩いてくれてありがとう。
Kimika hesitated. Of course she did. I was a bit too sudden. I've always been like that. Though I never had the courage to say what I was thinking. That's why she hesitated. Kimika laughed cheerfully as she responded.
私こそありがとう。一緒に歩いてくれて。
All right. I don't know where this slow text is coming from. And now I'm missing it. Oh no. As the chilly wind blew in our faces, we held hands and walked forward. I guess we're approaching credits. the first step into everyday life. Like, I'm not clicking anything, it's just doing it by itself here. We took one completely normal step into the future. Come on, where's the next line? There it is. We are grateful for every moment. Come on, there we go. As we move forward in life. As we go, let's laugh together. I hate slow text like this. It's so annoying. I'm impatient. I promised myself in my heart that we would. Just like so many other life forms. I too took that first step. What lies before me is probably a wonderful everyday. Ha ha ha. Oh, nope, it says a wonderful life. I fucked up. Damn it. But a wonderful everyday would have fit so well there. Come on. Ah, there's our credits. I don't think we got credits whenever we did the other route with Takuji's chapter. Or maybe we did and I just don't remember. I don't know. Who knows? Oh wait, maybe no, we did because they were free falling. That was funny. Kinda. Well, this was fun. This was a good side route to do here with this chapter. I was thinking whenever I was finishing up the first route in this chapter that it was a lot shorter than Takuji's, and to have a nice, beefy, full of content extra route to go down, definitely worth it, because in the canon route, quote unquote, we kind of understood where things were headed. It wasn't anything different. Well, I guess it kind of was. A little different, little bits of differences here and there because perspective, I'm assuming. But we knew that she was going to jump off that building, scream with her two comrades, and go splat on the ground. But there was so much more overall story related with Takuji if we go with this extra route. So I'm definitely really happy I went with it, because I was considering not doing it. If it was as short as the extra route that we did in the last route, or in the last chapter with Takuji, I was thinking of just skipping it and going forward, because I want to go forward. I want to get that story, that content. But luckily we got that here. It was really good to see them fight back against their bullies and overcome their problems. And I know a lot of people were addressing their concerns over whether or not I should have done this route first, before the other route here in this chapter. But I think it was totally fine to do it. I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't know what sort of direction it was going to go in at first. And I was totally happy with how it all turned out. It was completely different, which I'm totally fine with. And we could just see the other route as a tragedy that leads to the overarching story that we've seen in the past two chapters. I'm totally fine with this. I think this worked out really well. I don't know why the presented by is kind of mixing in there with that part of the credits. I think that was timed incorrectly. Or maybe not, who knows, that was weird. But anyways, no, I enjoyed this. This was good. I have no complaints at all. And you guys just gotta stop worrying so much about my decisions, come on. And now we fade to white. The end of summer. That day. What Kimika always called that day. I don't remember the exact date. Well, that's actually a lie. I even remember the exact time when it happened. But I pretend like I don't remember. I like to mess with Kimika by playing dumb. Kimika wants me to feel responsible for it until I die. She doesn't want me to abandon her until I die. She wants to be together until the end. Well, that's not important right now. This is, in my opinion, the most important day for us. What Kimika always called that day. Alright.
ザクロ。キミカ、探したよ。
We get a bit of an epilogue. Is this the first time we've gotten an epilogue? My memory is so bad that I just don't remember.
探した？私は部活だよ。部室に来てくれればよかったのに。
Sorry. Was getting a bit of a drink there.
でも、君が掛け持ちでどっち行けば会えるのかわからないよ。そう。そんなことより、ザクロは今まで何してたの？部活とか入ってないでしょ？私は、ね。
I laughed and tried to play it off. Though it's not like I needed to hide it.
また屋上か。屋上？
The rooftop? Oh, so she thinks I went to see Mamiya-kun. I don't really understand her. At first she was always telling me to go see him. But since summer break started, she's gotten really upset anytime she's heard about me talking to him. Which one is it? That's what I want to ask her. Jeez.
どうしたの？機嫌悪い？別に。
Oh, she really is in a bad mood. Jeez, Kimika, what's the problem?
怒ってないけどさ、なんというか、夏休み終わって久しぶりに会えるのに、なんかさ、ザクロ、間宮君とばかり会ってて不満なの？そんなことないけど、そりゃザクロの気持ちは知ってるし、優先事項としてはあっちが先だけどさ。
She was misunderstanding something. She must have thought that my relationship with Mamiya-kun changed over the summer. But nothing like that happened. I just had a normal summer. I never met up with Mamiya-kun. I just spent my summer Excuse me. I just spent my summer studying.
そんなに君かが
I
会い
spent
たか
mine
ったの
dying.
なら
Haha.
電話してくれたらよかったのに。夏休み。
Yeah, isn't the summer like the time to hang out with someone, especially someone you love?
そうかもしれないけど、私だって私なりに気を使って。
Come on, you gotta exercise your youth. I don't feel that way about Mamiya-kun anymore. Why would she need to worry about getting in my way?
君かは夏休み何やってたの？別に夏の講習出たり、うちで勉強したりかな。そうなんだ。まあそうだよね、卒業近いし。それにしても勉強好きだね、君かは。別に好きじゃないわよ。それにやらないよりはやった方がいいでしょ。特に理系知識はいろいろと役に立つからね。
Well, you're not wrong.
それは見せつけられたよ。まあ文系なんて何の役にも立たないけどね。社会に出てからもクズだし。何それ？文系バカにしてるの？わりかし。間宮だってどうせ文系でしょ？あの人、数学とか得意みたいだよ。得意だって、あいつ成績全然悪いじゃん。
Why is there an asterisk there? Oh, Mamiya-kun's grades certainly were bad at the beginning of the semester. But his grades had been way better than Kimika's on all the tests since the semester started, especially in math.
そりゃあ、Kimikaは成績いいけど。何よ。そうやって人をバカにするところ、少しKimika嫌い。何よ。別にザクロのことバカにしてるわけじゃないんだからいいじゃない。そういう問題じゃないし。そうか。間宮の悪口言われたら面白くないよね。違うよ。他の誰のだってダメ。 キミカが悪口言うの嫌。
なんで？
だってキミカ優しいのにそうやって言葉悪いからすぐ悪い人だとみんなに勘違いされる。
別にいいじゃん。他人がどう思ってるかなんて知らないもん。
そうなんだ。それって私も他人ってこと？
なんでそうなるんだよ。
だってそれって私に嫌われたっていいってことなんでしょ？
それは困るよ。私はとりあえず他人のことは知らないわよ。でもザクロは他人じゃない。
なら私は？
Why is her face getting all red?
私たち友達では？
そうだ、それ友達だ。だから他人の悪口はいいの。というか私が口が悪いのはしょうがない。これはサガだ。
Her nature, huh?
しょうがないとかないよ。悪い癖は直そうとしないと治らないよ。だからそういうのも直そうよ。
わかったよ。ザクロがそこまで言うなら気をつける。
なんでそんなにぶっきらぼうなのかな。なんか本当に機嫌悪いんだね。
なんで私が機嫌悪いんだよ。
いや、あからさまに悪いし。
だってさ、久しぶりなのに。
久しぶりなのに私が誰かと会ってたから不機嫌なのかな。
誰かと会ってた？そうなんだ。やっぱり二人でいたんだ、あいつと。
Are you sure about that, though? No, it's not like I was with him. Is that what Kimika thought? I kind of wanted to ask what she's thinking.
それでどんな感じなの？
何が？
そんなのマミヤとに決まってるじゃない。
いや、別に何も。
なんで？もうキスぐらい終わったでしょ？
She really was misunderstanding something. Yep. I didn't feel that way about him anymore.
何度か言ったけど私は別に。
だからそうやってごまかす癖やめなよ。進めない自分に対する言い訳だよ。
I don't think that's the truth, but whatever. What? I'm not making an excuse. And just what does she think we did? She's starting to get on my nerves. I should tease her a bit. Yeah, that's what we should do.
私はキスなんてやったこともないし、やり方だってわからないし。
そんなのただ唇合わせればいいだけじゃん。簡単じゃん。
ほーん。じゃあキミカはやったことあるわけだ。
私？
そう、キミカ。そんなこと言うんならもちろんやったことあるんでしょ？キス。あれ？もしかしてないくせにそんな偉そうなこと言ってたのかな？
バカにするな。私だってキスの1回や 0.5 回くらい。
What's half a kiss? You're getting ahead of yourself, Kimika.
へえ、やったことあるんだ。
あるわよ。うん。
なら見せてよ。キスしてるところ見せて。
そんなの見せられるか。だいたい今は一身上の都合でフリーだ。
そうなんだ。でも本当なのかな。そういえば今までキミカの彼氏の話とか聞いたことないな。過去も含めてだけど。
ギク。
どんな人と付き合ってたのかな。キスの経験があるのなら言えるはずだよね。
言えるよ。
どんな人とキスしたことあるの？
なんか人だよ。男の人っていいじゃん。なんでザクロにそんなこと言わなきゃいけないのよ。
だってなんか嘘っぽいなーって。
そんなことない。つうか嘘とか失礼だ。
そうなんだ。わかった。理解した。って
その言い方信じてないのかよ。
別に。ただ証明できないんだよね。だからもういいよ。キミカって理系っていう割に証明できないこと簡単に言うんだって分かったから。
だと？じゃあ反証実験するか？
反証？実験？
なんでもない。今のなし。
No, no. Go back. Her face suddenly reddened.
何？
なんでもないからさ。
She looked away. What's she thinking? Wait. Oh boy. Oh. By experiment she means there's no boy in there.
ごめん。言い過ぎた。
I felt embarrassed too. Then Kimika.
さ、ザクロ。キスの実験というか、練習というか、そんな感じのものをしなくていいの？
Wait a minute. This isn't summer camp. Or the church.
いや、なんか実験とかなったからさ、思わず聞いてみただけだから、気にしないで。
キスの実験。
Practice kissing. No, it's not like I'd be practicing to kiss someone else, so I can't really call it practice. Kimika doesn't know, but that would be my first kiss. It's not just practice for me. She said it so casually, too.
わかった。じゃあ、見せてよ。
Damn, it's like we're in middle school or some shit.
ザクロに？
それとも、他の人で見せてくれるの？
そんなの絶対嫌！ザクロになら。
私にならできるの？
There's no way we can actually do it, though. We're both girls. She's just being stubborn.
本当にいいの？だから、ザクロにキスしてもいいの？
Just do it already. This episode's getting long.
別に。
Huh? It wasn't just a joke? Or is she still being stubborn?
さ。
何？
Huh? Why is she tearing up? Could she be... There's no way she's really gonna kiss me, right?
さ。本気で言ってるのかな？
Man, it's like they don't even kiss the homies goodnight like I do. Wait a minute. What? Why are we talking about this? We were talking about practicing or experimenting or something like that. I only egged her on because I thought there was no way we would actually, or ever actually do it. Now my heart's thumping too. Why's that? Wasn't it all a joke? After all, this is my best friend, and she's a girl. She was my ally when we fought the bullies, and, I shouldn't be getting nervous about this. But a kiss?
さ、実験って、私でするって意味？
Oh my god, just do it already.
いや、例えばだよ。例えば、練習なら、親しい友人とかかなってさ。
Or, you know, you just kiss the homies goodnight.
なんかそういう話とかあるじゃん。雑誌とかでさ、女の子同士でキスの練習しちゃいましたなんてね。そんな軽いノリでね。
You know, like, all jokes aside, it is really just a casual thing. Like, who fucking cares? But you know what? It's anime. You gotta care.
まあ見るけど、ああいうのって本当なのかな。
さあ、私もよくわからないけどさ、どうなんだろうね。
そうなんだ。
I definitely read about it in a magazine before. There was a reader submission where someone said they practiced kissing with one of their friends. So maybe it's not that strange after all. Kimika certainly is my best friend. Maybe it wouldn't affect our friendship at all if we did something like that. And yet... My heart was beating wildly in my chest. What is this feeling?
ごめん。気持ち悪いよね。
そんなことない。
We were alone in the evening classroom, but my voice echoed in the hallway.
いや、キミカのこと好きだから、別にそんなの気持ち悪いわけないよ。だって友達じゃん。
そうだよね。友達だよね。
だいたい私から言い出したことだし。
それって OK って理解していいのかな？
Yeah. I could hear her heart beating in her chest. Her face was red, like she had just run a marathon. Maybe my face looks the same.
多分。で、単なる実験でしょ？
Yeah.
そうだよね。単なる実験だし、そんな改まって聞くことじゃないよね。あのさ、じゃあやっていいのかな？じゃあ実験始めるよ。
Her hand touched mine. I could feel it quivering, and it was covered in sweat. We looked into each other's eyes.
あのさ、目つぶってくれないかな？こんな見つめ合ってたらキスできないと思う。
そっか。
You're supposed to close your eyes when you kiss someone. I shouldn't have stared like that.
なんかこんな近い位置でキミカの顔見るの初めてだな。
私もこんな近くでザクロの顔見たことないや。
As I looked at her, I couldn't help thinking, she really is cute, ain't she? She probably got bullied by Akasaka-san specifically because she was so cute. There's no other explanation.
あのさ、目つぶってくれるかな？
オッケー。
I closed my eyes, just like she told me to. Her fingers dug into my hand. I felt her breath. I'd never felt anything like that before. My teeth started chattering out of nervousness. There she is.
あのさ、ザクロ。
何？
口、そんなきつく閉じてたらキスできない。
God damn, this is awkward as fuck.
開けた方がいいかな。
Possibly.
いや、開けなくてもいいけど、もう少し唇を緩めてくれないかな。多分そっちの方が好ましいような気がする。
Possibly.
わかった。
It would work better that way, huh? I slowly parted my lips. Her tongue darted into my— oh, what the fuck? Okay. Alright. I never felt anything like that. I couldn't believe a kiss could feel so good. Her tongue was so warm and soft. Well, that's usually how it'd be.
どうかな。
It's over already?
まだよくわからないかな。そうなの？気持ちいいのはわかったけど、どうやってキスするかわからないかも。そっか。今は私からだもんね。じゃあさ、今度はザクロからキスしてきてよ。私から？そう。ザクロから。
I slowly moved my face closer to hers. She closed her eyes. Maybe I was supposed to close my eyes at this part too, but I wasn't used to this. It seemed like we were going to hit noses if I wasn't careful. That's why you gotta tilt the head, you know? Or, like, go not 45 degrees to the left or right, maybe like a good 30, 20. You don't have to be so specific like I'm being, but it is awkward if you do that. I looked at her face until the last moment. Soft skin and beautiful lips, I wanted to kiss her more. Our lips came together again with a muted sound. The soft sensation of our lips touching. Our bodies drew closer. As we pressed our lips and bodies together, our warmth seemed to melt into one. Kimika's tongue danced and twinned itself around mine. I really like how these games can just really describe how a tongue dances. I heard the sound of our saliva mixing and the sound of our tongues caressing each other. Now that shit's a workout. She pushed her tongue deep inside my mouth. Her lips didn't show any sign of drawing away from mine. Quite the opposite. We began to kiss even more violently than before. I wanted to feel her more, I wanted to be closer to her. That's what my instincts told me. At the very least, in that moment, I didn't know what to call my feelings for her. My instincts just urged me to keep going, to keep kissing. Sometimes you just gotta take that physical action to really spark up those feelings that you were unsure of. I hope that actually made some sense, because it sounded pretty good. We kissed and kissed, seemingly for an eternity. And then someone walks in, because they're in a classroom, an unlocked classroom. I have a bad feeling where this— yep. Alright, well, since I have an idea of where this is going, I'm gonna go into the old options and adjust the window transparency option. Just because. No actual reason.
私、今まで我慢してたから、本当はこんなことしたらダメだって分かってたんだけど、もう止められないよ。待って、君か。ごめん、ザクロにはマミヤがいるのに、私分かってるのに。ごめんよ、ごめん。でも私ずっとザクロのこと。そういう問題じゃなくて。
Yeah, the real problem is that they're in a classroom.
ごめんね。こんなこと、私のこと嫌いになるよね。ザクロ。でも私、我慢できないの。
Okay, we get it. I always thought she was small and weak, but when she held me down, I couldn't stop her. She was crying. Why would she cry while doing this? There's nothing to cry about. Kimika, what were you holding back? Feelings, man, feelings. What is it you always wanted? I wanted to ask her that, but her lips never left mine. She didn't even let me ask that question. Kimika, you don't need to cry. I don't understand, but if you were holding back for my sake, I'll do anything for you. Because you're the best friend I've ever had. We kissed for a long time. I felt her tears running down my face. I just closed my eyes and let her do as she pleased. She put her hand on my blouse. She kept touching my chest. She kept fondling my chest. Damn, we're really getting somewhere. Even though she always seemed so upset about it before.
Zakuro. ごめんね。
It is okay, my child. Just this once, it is okay. She started undoing the buttons on my blouse, and her other hand moved toward my thighs. She moved her hand up my thighs, almost touching my underwear, and then lifted my skirt. She wanted to touch my body, but I wanted to be closer and closer to her. I wanted to touch more of her body as well. Again, classroom. It's not nighttime. Still daylight. Her hand slowly, intently moved from my thigh to the bottom of my underwear, like she was checking the feeling of my body over and over.
やっぱり、ザクロの胸、大きいな。
Yuck? That ain't obvious? She buried her face in my chest.
私、マミヤなんかに渡したくないよ。ザクロ、あんなやつなんかに。
Damn, even in these romantic times, she just really hates the guy.
それもいつか、あいつよりも強くなって、ザクロを守れるようになるから。だから。
She put her lips on one of my nipples. Okay, we get it. We get it. Her hand touched my underwear. Okay, I kind of get where we're going now. I kind of want to skip a little forward here. Just a little. I kind of... Yeah, you guys can read this if you want. I feel like we've kind of gotten past the plot, if anything. And now we're at the plot. But I wanted to say that I kind of had an idea about Kimika's feelings. I think it was actually brought up in Takuji's route whenever we went down the extra chapter. I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know? For her to be absolutely determined for revenge and all that. And I'm pretty sure in her route she specifically stated that she did all of this for her sake, for Takashima's sake. I mean, even in this entire chapter, you really do see that she's kind of hiding her feelings and this and that, acting defensive, but she's also doing a lot of things to defend Takashima, to take the fall, I guess you could say. And I mean, even in the other route, she was willing to pretty much defend herself. It's really hard to talk about, you know, this sort of shit with all this stuff going on. I'm really sorry. I just don't want to read this stuff out loud. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're past any real plot here. Oh no, they're still going. But yeah, I sort of had an idea about their feelings, and it was fun to watch. I like Kimika's character. She's definitely something. She has personality. I said this before jokingly, but I honestly feel like her sprite has more capabilities of emoting than anybody else in this game so far. Like, Takuji's got those different sprites for whatever personality is taking over. Kimika's got those emotes. God damn, it is so hard to talk over these people. I'm sorry I'm skipping this. I just... Like I said, I do this sometimes. Sometimes it just has to be done.
君がばっかりやっててずるいよ。私だって君かのこと感じたいし。
Okay, now this is real plot. This is real plot. Let's slow back down.
でもそんなことさせるわけにいかないよ。私は好きでしてるんだから。こんな場所ザクロに舐めてもらうなんて。
Again, we're still in a classroom. That is all still going on here.
変態舐めてほしいんでしょ。君かの変態。
God damn.
ザクロ。君からすごい舐めてるだけ。
Okay, no plot here then. But anyways, I really liked her character. I'm glad we got to see a lot more. Okay, wait, this is... If anyone saw us, we wouldn't just be suspended. We probably... Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, man. Like... my brain wasn't working right anymore. My thoughts wouldn't line up. That's not a good excuse. It's really not. But anyways, I'm really glad that these extra routes do exist, because it was nice to show a lot more of her character. I don't know what these next chapters or routes or whatever are going to entail. I don't know who they're about, who they're gonna follow. If we're gonna finally get some fucking answers, I really hope we do. I don't know if Takashima's gonna have a place. I don't know if Kimika's gonna have a place in the stories. But I think the point is, I can't keep coherent thought with this shit going on. I really can't. I'm trying so hard, but I can't keep coherent thought. Oh, fuck. Okay, we get it. Please. Oh my god. Please. My body started convulsing. Good. Happy to hear it. Really happy to hear it. But yeah, regardless, whoever... Uh-oh, did somebody actually come in? Okay, no. I was about to get scared there. Yeah, whatever these next routes or chapters are about, definitely excited for whatever happens, wherever these characters end up, and whatever place they have. I am happy, regardless, that we got to see a lot more development with Kimika, despite the fact that she doesn't seem too important except for being a love interest of Takashima and being someone who seems to care about her more than anybody else, I feel. Uh-oh. Ah, there's the thought process. Finally, they're using their noggins. Yeah, haha, hoo-hoo. That could have been bad, but it wasn't, so it's okay to laugh it off.
何笑ってるのかしら君か。
ごめんなさい。
確か、これ最初はキスの練習だよね。
Haha, yeah.
はい。
なんでキスの練習なのに、こんなことになってるのかな？
Two things. Emotions and hormones.
めんぼくない。
面目ないじゃないよ。
ごめん。
君か？謝ったって許さないんだからね。
どうしたら、やっぱり強制わいせつ罪で起訴という流れでしょうか。
あ、そうか。そういうこともできるのか。
徹するんですか？
それは嫌？
そりゃあ、この年で刑務所送りは少し。
そう。ならどう責任取ってくれるのかな？
責任？
そう、責任。
刑罰とかじゃなく？
そう、責任だよ。さて、どう取ってくれるのかな？
責任って、どういう意味で言ってるのか。
Yeah, even I'm curious. It's not like she's pregnant, and that's not the responsibility that would actually, you know, stand for.
勝手に私と間宮君との関係を疑って、こんなことしたんだからさ。
いや、それは疑うも何も。
何もないの。
Yeah, that's what we've been saying for so long.
私と間宮君は別に何もないの。だって夏休みの間一度も会ってないし。
そうなの？
Yeah.
そうだよ。だいたい私と彼が会う理由なんてないし。でもじゃない。はい、責任。はい。私は間宮君に特別な感情を抱いてなんかないよ。
それって。
そういうこと。
And that was the end of that. Or maybe I should say that was the beginning. 1 month later, time passed so quickly, the summer was already over. The seasons changed, from summer to fall, from fall to winter, from winter to spring.
あのさ、何さっきからブツブツ言ってるの？
ああ、ごめん。少し考え事。
考え事？
そうそう。
And that's how my perspective, the scene that Takashima Zakuro sees, comes to a close. The two of us lived happily ever after, but this is the end. Goodbye. Farewell to days past, and to a new future. The two of us together from here on out. Hello. Alright, bye. See you, I guess. Okay, well, that'll do it for this episode, I guess. I kind of already threw out all my opinions, both in the credits scene and the sex scene. Definitely got the variation in there. Sorry for kind of ignoring the sex scene. I just didn't want to go through it. And like I was saying earlier, I kind of do that with a lot of my playthroughs that have those types of scenes. It's a little uncomfortable to read out loud, and sometimes I just plain don't want to. But I didn't completely skip it, so if you guys wanted to read the content that was there, by all means, as long as you are a fast reader and like pausing. Sorry for that, though. Regardless, thank you for watching, and like I said earlier, it was fun going through this route. I felt like we got some information. I don't think I could say that my questions were answered yet, but I have more of an idea as, well, maybe not as to who Takuji is, but to what he's connected, or who he's connected with, I guess you could say. Maybe that's a fair assumption. I don't know. You know, going back actually to my prediction, I was thinking about this. When Takuji's sister came up on the rooftop and Takuji was in angry, violent mode, he called her, or she called him, Tomo One-san, or whatever, brother Tomo, or whatever. So why would she be calling him Tomo-sane and not Takuji? So that's why I was thinking earlier that Takuji, violent and angry Takuji, could probably be Tomo-sane, but that doesn't really make any sense. I don't really understand. So hopefully, whatever type of route we're about to jump into next, or chapter, or whatever the fuck, hopefully we start getting some actual concrete answers. That's what I'm holding out for, and hopefully for some awesome story, because that's what this game seems to deliver. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this very long episode. I think this is the longest episode of Wonderful Everyday that we've done yet here on the channel, so please enjoy this 1 hour episode. I probably won't do this often, and I guess stick around for the next episode, because that's when we go back to the normal length of episodes, and we actually jump into, I already forgot the name of the next chapter. What is it called? Drum roll. It's Jabberwocky. Yeah, Jabberwocky, not Jabberwacky. Jabberwocky, that's an O. So I guess we'll hit that next time. There's quite a few shards of glass left. There's the little one in the middle. Actually, that might not be anything. It's pretty small. There's the one on the left, upper left, and the lower left. That's another small piece. I don't really know if that's anything either. But we're nearing the end, I strongly feel. If anything, I want to say, based on these big old shards, we are now past halfway. That is my assumption. It could be wrong, who knows. But anyways, thank you again for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next episode. Take it easy.